Hey there, how's it going everybody? Today I'll be sharing with you a really quick preservation technique known as pickling as I pickle these hot peppers I picked from my backyard. The first step is going to be to add some water to a large stock pot so we can boil our jars and lids. I'm using pint-sized mason jars for this pickling. And I'm just using this spatula to quickly help the jars to become submerged in the boil. Then I'm just going to throw the lid on and set the timer for 15 minutes. So while I got that going, I'm going to go ahead and make my brine or my pickling solution. I'm using 3 cups of organic apple cider vinegar. You can use any type of vinegar with at least 5% acidity. I'm then going to add 1 cup of water. Next, I'm going to add 3/4 of a tablespoon of pickling salt, or sea salt will work fine, and also a half a tablespoon of organic sugar. I'm just going to mix this brine together as it heats up to a boil. And while that's going on, I'm going to give these peppers a quick wash and wipe. Isn't that beautiful? For this step, you're going to want to make sure to protect your hands with some gloves and be sure to keep them away from your face. You could either dice up the peppers, kind of like a jalapeno style, or you could do as I've chosen to and just put a slit on each side of the pepper. That's going to allow the pickling solution to completely submerge each one of the peppers. Alright, so now that I have all the peppers prepared, I'm just going to get this garlic bulb ready. I'm going to be adding 2 cloves into each pint jar. So here's a quick tip for dealing with garlic smelling hands. You can wipe your hands on any stainless steel surface and neutralize the garlic odor. Alright, so the 15 minutes are up, the jars are ready, and it looks like our brine is now just about at a boil, so everything is coming together perfectly. So I'm just being very careful as I take the jars out not to burn myself. I'm also going to be using this canning funnel, which I sprayed down with vinegar a few minutes ago, allowing for further disinfection. And I also have this butter knife that I sprayed down with vinegar. I'll be using this to agitate the peppers when they're in the pickling solution to allow the solution to fill any air voids that might be in the jar. So I'm just loading these peppers into the jar vertically so that I can fit as many as possible inside. And once I got the jar full, put a couple cloves of garlic there on top. Now I'm just using this canning funnel to go ahead and pour the brine solution over the top of the peppers. You can see the solution bubbling as it's filling in any airspace. And again, I'm just using this butter knife to help to agitate and make sure that I get all those air spaces filled. And then one more time, I'm just going to top it off, making sure to leave about a 1/2 inch airspace between the top of the solution and the top of the can. Now I'm just making a wipe around the rim of the jar with a clean cloth. And slap a lid on it. Make sure you got everything nice and tight. And that's all there is to it. So after repeating the process, I got 3 nice pint-sized jars pickled and ready to go. So I'm just going to allow these to get down to room temperature before I throw them in the fridge. After just 24 hours, you can start to enjoy these, but if you give them about 2 to 3 weeks, you should get a really nice tasting pickled pepper that should last at a minimum a month in the fridge. Well, that's it for now, everybody. Thanks for watching. I'll be talking to you again real soon. Take care.